mean, they capitalized on everyone. They scored on all 3 turnovers, right? We had that one stop, which is a huge stop, and then the very next play, you turn it back over. So you're up here, and then boom, you know. Anytime they needed a 3rd down conversion, they had it the rest of the way. Like, we just couldn't get off the field. You know, shame on us. We just couldn't get that big stop when we needed it.
And it's not as though you can stop one guy.
No, they got different guys. You're going to key on. You know, then the Cronin kid goes out for the whole second half, and then they throw it to the duty guy, right? Or then they run it with the Percy guy, and then Mika Leski, am I saying his name right? Like, he had a couple big, like, okay, what do you got? What else can you do?
You know, the ability of Marblehead, as soon as you guys scored, they came back with a dramatic big play.
Oh yeah.
In the ensuing series, to all of a sudden put you guys in a hole.
Oh, I know. They answered every time we answered back. They counterpunched, you know, and that's what a good team does. That's what a championship caliber team can do, and that's why they're where they're at. And that's why we're still trying to build.
I'm guessing too that they haven't had to have Josh throwing the ball much in the second half of games. They usually are big.
No, I know.
They can probably run. So I mean, that's a testament to you guys hanging in there.
Yeah.
It also means
of course. You know, like we said, there's no such thing as moral victories, right? You spot them 21, and it's a little different ball game. You know, we did a good job moving the ball at times, and other than that last drive, that was just at the end there. But for the most part, in here, we were moving it pretty well. I did what we wanted to on offense, and we knew they were going to score on defense. We were just trying to get a stop or two. I mean, I don't think they brought their punter out yet.
No,
he didn't even warm up today.
The second half, you came out and you guys were blocking much more crisply. The holes inside were opening up. What did you change at halftime?
We just told them that to stop playing tentative. Like, just take your right steps and get to the guy instead of. We just weren't taking good angles, and those linebackers are great linebackers over there, and they were running free. I mean, some of those plays that we hit in the second half, we couldn't get because they were coming underneath those guys because we weren't taking good angles. So we adjusted our steps a little bit, and then we were able to move a little bit inside there.
PS improving as a passer each week. I mean, 3 touchdown passes today, a couple of wheel routes to Andre for touchdowns there. Nice touch on those balls. So, I mean, to take positives out of it, that's something that's obviously going to be.
But, you know, for all of us as a team, we take 2 steps forward and 1 step back, because then a couple other plays, not just him, but the whole team, we take a bad angle on a step. We make an ill-advised throw when we should have either ran it or threw it out of bounds. And that's just, unfortunately, where some of those guys are in their development. You know, some of these guys have only been that position since the season started.
Right.
You know, so it isn't like we have a 3-year varsity letter winner playing quarterback like they do. You know, and some of those pressure situations show. You know, so
your secondary had to feel snake bit because they were in position, in coverage on some of those long throws, and it was either a mistimed leap or the ball was so perfectly placed they just couldn't get a hand to it.
I mean, that's why that team wins and is competing in every one of those 7-on-7 leagues in the summer, right? They almost won and went to the Nationals, if I'm not mistaken. Like, that team went all the way to the finals. So, you know, you got a good quarterback who can pitch and catch, and you got receivers who run great routes, and they got great hands. And, you know, like you said, you could be in the best position, but the playmakers make plays.
Play another undefeated team here next week, Jim.
Why not? Let's do it.
You know, keep it going.
3rd in a row. Let's go.
But one that's going to be without a vital piece.
A
quarterback and a linebacker.
Oh yeah.
So it's almost like a bit of an unknown. There's not a lot of film that you're going to see in this backup kid, but you know the kind of athletes they have.
Oh yeah, we know we got a running back that they wrote in the newspaper. We could bench press 340 and squat 500. So after they watched this team run up and down the field, and they're licking their chops right now at that. So we got to figure it out. We got 5 days, 6 days to figure it out, right?
Win one, lose one, win one, lose one, you know? Odds are with you
roller
next
coaster,
week.
man. We're on the roller coaster.
Yeah.
And we can squeak these next 2. That would be nice, you know, to finish the regular season at, you know, at best, we can be, what, 5-3?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be bad.
To the week after.
You know, I mean, but you can't be 5-3 until you're 4-3, right? So we got to fix that first.
All right, pal.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.